Hey everybody, Robert here from Black Belt Gaming, heading into round 6 of Warhammer Quest, the adventure card game. Doing a foul stench, that's the first quest number 1, and the first or active player this turn will be the Way Watcher. Alright, so we've got the Way Watcher as the first player this turn, and we still have an action card that is exhausted. Let me follow up on maybe a couple of things that were stated. One thing was, in the previous turn we rolled the Nemesis icon, and just looking at the quest card and how Odious Grump is in and around the area, although we kind of pounded on him and he took off, he wasn't defeated, or I guess you could say he was just temporarily defeated. So the Nemesis icon, as far as I'm understanding the rules, is still active. I think he needs to be completely out of the game for that to no longer function. So I think we were correct in applying the Nemesis damage, even though Odious Grump was sort of out of the scene for a moment. He was technically in the lair. So let's move on from there. Alright, I was just thinking over what I may want to do for this turn. I think I'll go with Deadly Shot. I think the rest action, that's not a bad choice. That's going to get us some hit points back. Maybe that's pretty good to do. We're definitely suffered a lot of damage, but those enemies are going to keep pounding on us. I guess you can see I'm still in a bit of thought as far as exactly what I want to do. I was going to have the Way Watcher take a deadly shot at the rat swarm over there by the warrior priest. And as far as engaging an enemy, I don't know, maybe we can start taking out some of the bats. Alright, I've been kind of all over the place with different ideas. Why don't we try this aid card? It's called Shadow Watch. And we're going to roll 2 white dice and try to give some success tokens to our warrior priest friend. We don't have any enemies in front of us, so we're not engaged. So these should go... Rats, it's just 1. Well, just 1 is going to go to the warrior priest. I think I'm going to put this on his... maybe his card where he rests, so that he can try to get some additional hit points back. So what else do we need to do? The target hero may ready 1 action. I think we'll have the hero that we're targeting is the priest. Let's have him ready his, perhaps his Righteous Fury here. We'll let him ready that. And then you may choose 1 enemy engaged with the target hero, and that enemy suffers 1 point of damage. So let's zoom over there. We've got a choice to exhaust, correct? No, not exhaust. You may choose 1 enemy engaged with the target hero and it suffers a wound. Well, why don't we just make it these rats? We'll see if we can take them out. And I think that is going to resolve Shadow Watch. So we'll exhaust that card and we'll bring it back over to the warrior priest. Alright, it's the priest's activation now. I guess we'll go with the Righteous Fury. And the first thing we can do is engage an enemy. So we're going to pull down this giant bat. And then it says we make a 2 white die attack, but we're going to be rolling 3 black. I don't know if this was so smart. It says before this action we can exhaust another action to target one additional enemy and apply +1 success. Question. Righteous Fury is being used. The only card I have left is Battle Prayers. And I didn't know if this one could be exhausted. Let me see if I can get an answer to this. So what I'm asking is can I exhaust this as a second action? You know, exhaust another action to get +1 and target 2 guys. Can that be the Battle Prayers, even though it has the special symbol here on it? Well, I was about to do it, but no, it cannot be done. It says right there, this last sentence here, certain game effects allow or force heroes to exhaust action cards, but those effects cannot cause the card with the prepare icon to exhaust. Well, rats. Alright, so just going with a normal attack, I guess I need to target one of these opponents up here that we are engaged with. Let's see. We've got Odious Grump is sitting there with 6. We're going to get some, what is it, 4 progress tokens or something if we beat him. Maybe let's target Odious Grump, because I think I'm going to use this explosive charge on the bats. Let's see. Thanks to, is it Mad Lads, for the comment there. Appreciate the tip. That is a good one. Hey, this is not so bad. 1 strike against us. We've got 2 successes, and this is a reroll, so that counts as 1 success, and we roll again. Finally, yes, we did get a shield and another success. That's pretty good. So we're going with the opponent that has the highest attack value, and that's Grump. 2 damage. We're going to reduce that by 1 because of the shield. So what do we have? Let's turn that over and make it a 3. Alright, so we've taken the damage. Now we're going to deal our damage, and that's a total of 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 points to somebody. Let's put that on Odious Grump. 4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going to absorb 1, 3 points to him, so we brought him down to half health. And that will resolve our attack action. Now, as we have, you can discard this card after a hero's activation to choose an engagement zone, and each enemy suffers 1 point of damage. Well, let's choose our engagement zone and discard the explosive charges to kill the giant bats, to finish off the rat swarm. And what happens here to Odious Grump? Does he not take damage? Because it looks like on his card he's got that 1 there beside the number 6, and I think that's going to let him soak a point of damage, so maybe the explosive charges don't do anything to him. Alright, well, this is a little bit of good news. Any effect that causes an enemy to directly suffer wounds ignores the enemy's resilience value. So he does take an extra wound point of damage, so that's good. Alright. Alright, I think we're going to go with a deadly shot here, and by using this we should be able to refresh our other cards. It says we may engage an enemy, and I'm not sure if we want to do that. Instead, I think we're going to make a ranged attack, and I just have to decide, do I want that to be the giant bat or Odious Grump? If I don't take down Grump, he's going to kind of pound on the Warrior Priest. I wonder if we can do this. He's got 2 hit points left, but he's got his resilience of 1. So I would need to do 3 points of damage, only rolling 1 white die. And I just don't know if I can... Is that even possible? I guess it's possible if I get this reroll. So chances are only 1 in 6 that I could do this. But what the heck? Why don't we try to help out the Warrior Priest here if we can. If we can take out Odious Grump, we can get some progress tokens. So no black dice. We don't have any enemies engaged with us right now. So the options are we may engage an enemy. We're going to skip that. Attack. Let's roll our attack. Let's hope it's a reroll. And it is. That's going to give us 1 success to our attack. Let's roll again. Let's hope it's a 2. Nope, it's just a 1. So a total of 2 damage on Odious Grump. He's going to, I guess, soak 1 and just take 1 more point. So we didn't quite do it. 3, 4, 5. 5 damage. And it says at the very end here, we get to ready all of our other actions, and that's kind of wrapping it up for the Waywatcher this round. We're going to go to the Warrior Priest for his final activation. Well, the choice here is simple. Everything else is exhausted. We've got to do battle prayers. The first thing we can do is exhaust a non-nemesis enemy engaged with you. We don't have one. We roll 1. Is it just 1 die? Okay. 1 white die for a rest action. For some reason I thought that was 2, but it's not. We have, and I needed to roll a black die as well. Let's do that now, because Odious Grump is right there in our face. So Odious Grump is going to hit us for 2 damage. We're going to block 1 point of damage, but still take 1. Successes, we've got 1, 2, 3. So we're going to heal 3 hit points of damage. So we'll take the 3 off. So a net gain of 2. Choose a hero. That hero becomes empowered. I think we're going to choose the Warrior Priest. And ready all of our actions. So that will get us kind of set up for the next round. And I don't know how this is going to work out, but let's go into, I guess it's the enemy phase next. Well, here is our active player, our first player. So we need to activate an enemy, bring it down from the shadows to attack, or follow the text on the card. Really, we just need to activate the creature. I think the first thing we'll do is the... Do we have a choice? Maybe we have a choice. Why don't we go ahead and let maybe whatever this is flip over. And it's a rat swarm. The rat swarm is going to advance, and then it's going to inflict damage. So 1 damage to the Waywatcher. And I'm still a little unsure. Do I get to choose which monster I want, or is there some sort of order specifically that I need to follow? So we activated that one. That one's gonna turn. We head over here. The Warrior Priest, he's gonna get attacked by Grump. So that's 2 damage. Ouch, it's almost like our healing never happened. So let's just put another 3 right back on there. That's a pretty good stack of 3s for our warrior priest. So 9, 9, it's 18 total. He can take up to 25. So Odious Grump is done. That leaves the giant bats only. The giant bats do not advance, but instead inflict their damage to the Waywatcher. And that's going to be a damage of just 1 point. I have to keep reminding myself, these giant bats cannot be attacked while, or cannot suffer wounds while in the shadows. So we need to draw them out is what we need to do. Alright, so that's the enemy phase. We're now heading into the location phase. Let's just jump right to it. It said at the end of the location phase, the party leader may discard 2 tokens. I guess we'll do that. We don't need any other critters coming out right now. And we go to the peril phase. So this is kind of wrapping up pretty quickly here. There you have it. Another turn down. I don't exactly know how we're doing. I thought if we ran to the end of the peril track we would lose the game, but I don't think that's the case. It says defeat here is, well, as if everybody's been defeated. So the warrior, the characters have to run out of health, I guess. And I guess the other way we win the game is we've got to get through these locations. I guess this one and maybe one more. And if we successfully explore that, we can win. So that's where we're headed. As always, I appreciate your comments and especially noting any mistakes I made during the playthrough. I think it's not only helping me, but you're helping some other people as well. So thanks for watching, everybody. Tonight we had some special observers here. The 4 members of the Avengers were here watching carefully every move I made. Alright, take care, and I'll catch you later for some more gaming.